Hello everyone, I'm QNAP Project Manager Anderson. Today I'm going to introduce you our AI solution. So this is our topic that how IEI and QNAP help you quickly deploy AI training and inference models. So we collect a lot of customer feedback about the challenge about facing AI into business, how they apply the AI application into their real world. We find with these several questions and the problem they met. The first one is about the environment, how they set up the AI development environment, and also if they need a new machine to do the AI computing, and then also they need the lack of the storage to handle the huge data. Because for the AI training, you have rapid data access. And then another one is that because currently for the AI is still a very new topic, so that the lack of the software tool to help them to management the different training models. Another one is because they will have some data transmission from the device to server and then to the computing server. So they need to set up the data backup, data sharing, and also the network configuration. Now, these are the problems they met. And we want to use in this video to introduce QNAP and IEI solution to help our customer to encounter this problem. So for the AI application, we can step into the 4 stage. You need to build a training model, training and tuning, and then once we have a model that you think the accuracy is satisfied, so you can deploy it to the in the field, and then you can separate into the 2 stages. That's the training and the inference part. We would like to use the QNAP and IEI solution to help you to build a training machine using QNAP NAS, and the inference machine use IEI Tank. So for the training, we encourage you to use QNAP NAS because all the data are already in the NAS. But now we add the computing power and also add our software tool, QUAI, to help you to measurement the model and quickly set up the environment. And then for the inference part, we want to recommend you to use the Tank. IEI Tank is a great IPC with a lot of network compatibility, and also we add more computing power using our computing card like FPGA. So you can build a complete turnkey solution from the training and the inference. And then for a key success element to the AI application is how you handle data and the algorithm, and if you have enough computing power. And we would like to introduce the QNAP and the IEI product to help you apply the AI application into the field. So in the data, you need a data storage server to help you quickly access the data. So the best choice is the QNAP NAS. And then for the algorithm, that we already have the QUAI and work with Intel OpenVINO to doing the model optimization. So for the algorithm part, you can easily use the QUAI and OpenVINO to do the training and the inference. And for the computing power, then in your current system, if you didn't have enough computing power, you can use the CPU card and FPGA card and VPU card that provided by IEI to add more computing power to your current system. So let's introduce the IEI Tank. This is we work with Intel. Intel choose the IEI Tank as the AIoT developer kit, and that's used for the AI inference system. And then you can see that IEI Tank also support the Intel FPGA and Intel Volvitas, so you can easily add this kind of computing card to do the inference application. And here is the IEI AI Accelerator Cards family. So you can see that we have the CPU card and also the FPGA and the VPU. And This card supports the Intel OpenVINO, so you can easily get the benefit from the OpenVINO. OpenVINO can help you to do the model optimization. So you can easily deploy your model to this card and then using OpenVINO to get the optimized result. Yeah. So here is our new product, Mustang F100. There's a FPGA card. So FPGA have this kind of benefit like low power consumption and low latency. So it's a good choice for you to do for the inference. And this also supports the OpenVINO. Yeah. Then we back to the AI application, and then we want to introduce you what can you do with the QAI. So this paragraph that shows the training stage and the inference. You can see that a lot of data access were during the training part, because once you finish one training, you need to evaluate if the accuracy is enough. And if not, you need to do another round of training and then do the some model tuning, and then to create. Finally, once you get a model, you will deploy it to the field. Yeah. So in this life cycle, you can see that the data access is a very important one, and the computing power is also another one. And then that's why we would like to introduce the QNAP NAS and the IEI IPC and the computing card to you. So now let's see the application of the QAI. There's a lot of topics that current in the research already using the AI, like NLP and the vision and robotics. And they have a lot of application that already deployed into the product, like speech to text or text to speech or image recognition. And we will see some case study to share with you to let you know how to using a QNAP and IEI product. And for the AI business opportunity, you can see that already have some intelligence store for the smart retail part, and also like Amazon Echo, you have a lot of new robotic and also AGV. And for the IEI and QNAP, we also provide a new robot called the AlphaBot. So they still have a lot of business opportunity with AI application. So it's time for you to create a new AI application for your business. So here is a case study about healthcare. IEI and QNAP already have some product that are related to the medical. So we provide the medical DICOM server and also our video capture card. And then for the healthcare, now they would like to apply the AI into the field and to do some new AI application. So you can see some for the data analytics. Yeah. And we have a case study about the edge macular degeneration. So we work with the doctor to labeling this data and then apply the AI for the deep learning, and then we can detection which is a normal, which already have this disease, and if this disease and which type is this disease. Now this is after we collect about 20,000 OCT image and then help to do the deep learning. Then we get the real accuracy and then help doctor to do the support them to do the decision. So this is the steps that how we apply the AI into the field. So the first one that we already do that we support the OCT equipment, and the OCT equipment to connect to the NAS. Then we have our DICOM server, that's a software to help to management the medical image. And then we use the QAI to deploy the DNA model and for the training. And then you can have the model and the result you can show in the third part. And then that's the medical imaging now can automatically into different category. And that's the inference part that doctor can use this as a decision support. Another use case is for the surveillance part, that QNAP already have a surveillance application called QVR Pro, and now we are trying to add more behavior detection and some object detection, like the fire, the smoke, and you already can use our QVR Pro to do the detection. And we want to add more once we have our new object of behavior, and we will apply the deep learning into our AI application. So we collect a lot of feedback from customer, and also we have some case study work with our customer, and then we find that the three important things that we would like to highlight is the first one is the cost. Most of people will think we want to adopt the AI application will need a high cost, but actually, if you use the QNAP NAS, you can use the NAS for the data storage you already have. But now you just only add the computing power and enable it. And also QNAP provide the QAI to help you easily deploy the environment. So the cost is controlled by you. And then for the privacy part, that previously if you use other cloud service, the data you need to send to the third party, but now using the QNAP NAS and IEI IPC, you control all the data by yourself. And then for the latency part, because now we're using the NAS and the IPC, computing is very near to the data storage server, so the latency is very low, and then you don't need to send to the cloud and then wait for the training, and then you get the model and then deploy back, so you can reduce the network latency. But even we are a turnkey solution for a private cloud, most of our customers also have a question that if they already have a public cloud service, how to work with QNAP or IEI. Actually, we can do for the hybrid cloud AI solution. And this is a case study that we work with AWS. Now IEI Tank already passed the AWS Green Grass verification. And in IEI Tank, we already bundle Intel OpenVINO. And you can use the Intel OpenVINO and AWS Green Grass to connect with the AWS cloud service. Like in this paragraph, you can see that most of the data is in the AWS S3. And then you can use the Lambda function and then communication with the AWS Green Grass to do the inference in the field. So this slide is a summary to introduce you about the IEI Tank. So we work with QNAP and Intel to create a smart IIoT solution ecosystem. So you can see that the IEI Tank can connect with IoT device and the industrial device, and also some IP camera, and then you can use our software to connect with the public cloud and the QNAP NAS. And we also provide a computing card to add the computing by your request. So we have the CPU card, FPGA card, and the VPU card. And then we also have an industrial switch for you to do the networking part, to fix the three problems within the data and the algorithm and the computing. So thanks for watching this video. Today we introduced a lot of QNAP and IEI product. If you want to know more, you can scan the QR code to the IEI website to know more about our product. And thanks for watching.